Alright guys, so like the title of the video says, guys, just cause we're not friends anymore does not make us enemies. I don't like that, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just one, like, everybody focuses on one side of the coin. You know what I'm saying? So, let me give you guys a little bit story because, you know what I'm saying, I've been going through this kind of personally too. Like, it's kind of relatable. So, that's why I wanted to touch on the subject because it's like, I feel like a lot of people too, like, maybe like me, they want to be the best version of themselves. They want to level up and they got to cut people out of their lives. And, their friends from before, they're like, oh, yeah, they're getting all mad and they try to paint you as a villain just because you don't want to be friends with them anymore. I don't like that, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, give you guys a little bit backstory real quick. Let's say I'm only 22, but the past 5 or 6 years out of high school, I've been trying to. My goal was to try and be the best version of myself. And in order for me to be the best version of myself, I need to be well-rounded in every aspect of my life, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, characteristics, life skills and experiences, relationships with other people gotta be good. Like, there's so many components that I gotta focus on and that everyone needs to focus on to be well-rounded in every aspect of their life. And that's what I believe is gonna make me the best version of myself. So throughout the years, right, throughout my journey, the past 5 to 6 years out of high school, I graduated in 2020, but in 2019, that's when I really started focusing on trying to level myself up in every component possible. So throughout the years, right, I made a lot of friends. I worked a lot of different 9 to 5 jobs. I played a lot of different sports. I was involved in a lot of different things. So I met a lot of different people. But throughout the years, right, I noticed, right, like when I sit back right now on February, what's today's date? February 27, 2025. I realized that a lot of my friends, I don't have the same friends from before. Like every year is like I find myself with lesser and lesser friends. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but from my point of view right now, I think that's a good thing. And the reason for this is because when I'm trying to level myself up, when I'm trying to be more higher vibration, I realize that most of the people I'm hanging around is not going to get me to where I want to be in life. And that's not in a selfish, arrogant way, but a lot of the times, right? My defense, right? My point of view. I want to make money. I want to start a business. I want to get closer to God. I want to focus on my relationship with my girl. I want to retire my parents. I want to go to the gym. I want to train. I want to do combat sports. I want to go travel the world. I want to focus on my business. I don't have time like my other friends. They're focusing on, oh, let's go rizz up girls at the mall. Let's go chase girls. And then the type of friends that they have, they're like hanging around other dumbasses with no goals, lazy, just talking to stupid, low value females, fucking looking at Ice Spice, fucking wanking off and, just doing dumb shit, right? Getting into trouble, drinking, vaping, going to the club. I'm against all of those things that they're doing. All of those activities I don't partake in. I don't want to rizz up girls. I have a girlfriend. I don't give a fuck. And why would, even if I was single, I would not be trying to rizz up low value girls, right? Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm not just go out onto the mall and start talking to random chicks. Like, what the fuck is that about? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that shit. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't vape. I don't do drugs. I don't get into beefs. I don't get into altercations. I don't hang around with lazy goofballs who have no goals. I don't do any of the shit. I don't car cruise. I don't hang around car meets. I don't like car meets too. Just fucking waste of time. But I don't do any things that I don't agree with. So most of the things that my friends and my old coworkers I used to hang out with, they're doing those worldly activities, and I'm on the other hand, I'm like, bro, I don't want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I just hang out with you, maybe we don't do those activities. Maybe we text, maybe we talk and hang out, eat lunch. Like, still, I don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are we gonna talk about? Oh yeah, this guy got into a fight. Oh yeah, this girl's so cute. I want to rizz her up, but she's cheating on a boyfriend. It's like, bro, I don't care. I don't want to talk. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to be around your energy. And so it got to the point where all of the things my old friends were doing, it was just stuff where I was never a part of that. But I'm not gonna say outgrow because I wasn't even there to begin with. I was never doing those kind of activities. Yeah, maybe I was hanging out with them, like we was doing some like hiking, swimming, working at the same job, so we kind of had mutual things that we could talk about. But at the end of the day, if you were to take away, like, we stopped working, like if me and my friends stopped working at the same job, there was like nothing to talk about outside of that. I was like, bro, what am I gonna do? So it got to the point where a lot of the things that my friends were doing, a lot of the things that people that I used to hang out with, I just had to, like, it got to the point where I just cut them out. Like, even like, not even just stuff like that, like activities, but I found like people, they were so competitive with me, they were so jealous. It was kind of like a ego thing. Like, I don't know what it was, guys. It's like some friends, they don't like see you win. So it got to the point where When I was 20, I turned 21 at the end of 2023, and pretty much I was working at my warehouse job at the time. It was 5 in the morning. It was a raining day. I was sitting in my car in the parking lot. It was dark. It was a December night. You know what I'm saying? I was about to go to work at 5:30, and I was just sitting there reminiscing. I was like, you know what? It's December 2023. It's almost January 1st, 2024, another new year. I need to cut things out. I need to cut people out. I need to cut out people that I don't talk to before. And, because they're not going to get me where I want to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, the saying is, who you are is who you become, right? I mean, who you surround yourself with is who you become. And that is kind of true in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I don't want to, I feel like friends, relationships, activities that you do is a self-reflection of how you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to be around these people who were doing stuff that I didn't agree with, and just competing with me and being jealous, and no confidence, and just stuff like I didn't agree with. And it's not to put people down, but it was like, bro, at the end of the day, I gotta focus on myself, because the only person who's gonna be doing my goals and trying to retire my parents and do this and do that is myself, right? My friends are not gonna force me to wake up and get my ass to focus on YouTube and start a business and go to the gym and train and go to church and pray and spend time with my girl. Like, no one's gonna do that except for me, right? God gave me my own brain. God gave me my brain to think for myself. God gave me my ability to move my arms and wake my ass up and go and walk my ass to the car to go drive and do this and do my shit that I need to do. My friends and nobody else is gonna do it for me. So it got to the point where I feel like a lot of my friends, right? Like, I still talk to some of my other friends, and they'll be telling me, they'll be like relaying messages. Like, they would see like this other friend that I used to be friends with before, and they'll be like, hey, where's 5K doing? Oh, he don't talk to me anymore. Oh, he don't text me. Oh, he think he too good for me. I'm like, no, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't, like, the reason I don't talk to you is because, like, what you're doing, you're taking advantage of my friend. You're gossiping about me. You're still talking to like all these different girls, and having like 10 different baby mamas. It's like, I don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand that. So it got to the point where people try and villainize people just because they don't want to be friends with them anymore. I'm cool with everybody. I'm neutral. If I see my old friends on the street, I'll catch up with them and say, bro, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. What's up, G? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be friends with, like, good best friends with you. Like, I'm not gonna be texting you every day or hanging out with you every weekend like before. It's not like that before, because I outgrew a lot of these people, and I don't want to be around with those kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it got to the point where people would try and villainize you and paint you as a bad person because you don't want to be friends with them anymore. It's like, bro, what the hell, right? So I don't like that. Just because we're not friends anymore does not make us enemies. We can still be cool. We can be neutral. But we don't got to be talking every day. We don't got to be hanging out and doing like fucking hanging out every weekend on your off days. I don't want to do that shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand that. Just because we're not good friends like before doesn't mean we're enemies. Doesn't mean we got to be competing. Doesn't mean we got to be talking shit about each other. Doesn't mean we got to be looking down on one another or judging them. You know what I'm saying? So it got to the point where I was like, you know what? I don't understand that. So if you guys, I don't know what you guys, if you guys are watching this video, what you guys agree with, but if you guys have different opinions, let me know in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? I love to know different perspectives and different point of views, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can have a chit chat. You know what I'm saying? Give me more video ideas. I see you guys for another video, right? Yes, sir.